This little fella broke my heart today. It's 9 o'clock. We're on the road heading to Guelmim. Paul's got a work call in a couple of hours, so we're trying to get there before that. Need to do a supermarket shop because we're out of food, and just enjoy these wonderful vistas again. Straight roads and much more desert. The scenery on today's drive was much different to the previous days. Yes, it was still a bit more deserty, but we had lots of mountains and lumps to look at, which made it a bit more interesting. The road's relatively narrow, and you can see the sheer drop on the tarmac where it's just been overlaid. It makes it a bit difficult when things are trying to squeeze past, but nothing too bad at all. This was a beautiful oasis we passed, and there were some stray dogs as we popped out. And then the road got even narrower, but it was okay, covered in sand here and there, blown in from the desert. But the good thing with this is it was relatively low, so every time we needed to pass something, we weren't worried about the drop-off. And there were a few things to pass on this road, a few lorries. It was certainly a lot busier than the last few days previous. A few more lumps and bumps and a couple more stray dogs. And then we were just on the wonderful roads, clocking down the miles and enjoying the scenery. This was a shepherd on top of the hill here trying to get his flock of sheep and goats across, which was quite novel. Just passed another motorhome with some fellow Brits in it, so we just stopped to say hello, which was nice. We then passed through a town and suddenly had a 4-lane highway with street lamps, which was a bit odd. And this was the final stretch into Guelmim. And you can see the city there in front of us. So, proper busy place. We were heading to the M.Xplores supermarket, which is just here on the right, because our cupboards were bare, and lots of other motorhomers had the same idea. The most important thing in the supermarket shop today, I've been craving so much, is ice creams. And whilst I deliberated over ice creams, Paul finished his work call so we could get back on the road and head to the campsite, which was only about 10 kilometres from the supermarket. There's some Moroccan road cones. They use stones, very effective, a couple of overloaded trucks, and we were soon there. The approach to the campsite was a bit of a bumpy track. We cut through to this newly paved road that's been laid. I'm sure we must have missed a signpost somewhere, and eventually we were here. Camping Auberge Tuareg. So we've arrived and the campsite's full, so we're parking just outside the gates. I had a wonderful welcome from Mohammed and just been invited in for some couscous. What a welcome to a campsite. Group couscous. Bosun even made a friend too, which was lovely. But with our bellies full, we had to go and walk it off and took a stroll in the dried riverbed. Well, this little guy stole my heart and totally distracted us. Look how tiny he is. So affectionate as well. I spent a good 20 minutes giving him cuddles. So cute. Oh, he's trying to come with us, but he's tethered. Mate. Oh, he's breaking my heart. God, donkeys have a hard life, don't they? Came past a couple of stray dogs, and this little cute one was so wanting to play, but was just a little bit too scared. The walk up the riverbed was lovely, but remained dry, and this was the view from the top, just arid desert. But it was wonderful to enjoy in the sunshine, and even Bosun managed to hunt something and try and dig it out. We could be here some time. On the way back, we passed through a cemetery, hopped across the road back to the campsite, took my boot off, and even found a baby grasshopper in it. A moment to reflect on where we are, on the grand scheme of things, quite a way down south at Guelmim. As for the campsite, we can't get in it yet, but the welcome we've received from Mohammed has been second to none. The couscous went down a treat, and I'm sure there'll be a space for us to squeeze in tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we're up early going to the camel market and souk, so we'll update you then.